What's up, guys? It's Fly Vegan here, also known as D. And of course, by the title, I'm sure you're wondering what is food therapy. So, as you can see, I am showing a list of different ingredients. So, I'm literally not going to be talking about anything food related at all. I'm simply going to be showing you the routine of how I cook a failed item, or it could be a prosperous item that actually worked out, but I am going to use this to vent. I'm going to use this video so that I can vent off of how I feel and what's been going on lately. It's kind of like a chit chat, but food therapy was good for me to call it. I mean, it's really relaxing for me to watch things being made or to watch YouTube videos where, everything isn't gonna be peaches and cream. And this is specifically why I'm making that video. Just kind of catching you guys up on what's been going on and the fact that, of course, it's Tuesday and I want to be consistent. So even though this item had failed, what I made, the goal was to make pumpkin, like some type of pumpkin cake minis. And I used two different ingredients from different people, and it just didn't work out. The second one worked out better than the first one. The first one I just used as like some type of butter for toast. It came out like a spread. It was supposed to come out like a cake, but it came out like a spread, and I used it just to put on top of toast. And then the second one turned out more cakey, so it worked out. Anyhow, the first thing I want to talk about really, or vent about, sound off on, is just being successful. Of course, many of you guys may know that I am not a flight attendant currently. I'm currently furloughed. And of course, that's been taking a toll on me in a good and a bad way. Just because it sucks to have what you've been working so hard for months, dedicating so much time with instructors and things like that, just so it can be ripped up under you. It's just not fun. So I want to be transparent and just to let you know that sometimes I'm not okay. Sometimes I just sit here and I think, God, what is my purpose? What am I supposed to be here for? Because if you guys have been rocking with me before I even created a YouTube, you know that I was a news reporter for a few years. And I thought that was something that I wanted to do, but really it was something that other people projected on me to do. It wasn't a true passion. It was just something getting me closer to what I was supposed to be doing, which is this, food, but, vegan food, health. It was something very dear to my heart. So just to go back to the fact that I'm furloughed, the other day I turned in my items, and it was bittersweet. It was sad, but it was bittersweet to know, hey, I have something else planned for you. Take this time, this downtime, just a lot of things I'm seeing within myself that I never would have saw if I wouldn't have been having this time through this pandemic. Like I always say, I feel like there's purpose in a pandemic, and I even found peace, which is a beautiful thing. It was one point in time in my life that I never wanted to be alone. I had to be around somebody, with somebody, dating somebody, talking to somebody. And this downtime of me, not working and not just being on the go consistently, because I live in Atlanta, but I work in New York, right? So just being on the go all the time, it just has allowed me to sit down, focus on me, focus on my purpose and what I need to do to fulfill that purpose, and so much more. So yeah, it really taught, being having this downtime really taught me who I am as a person. Self-love, self-care it's been really my number one priority. Getting in tune with myself, tapping into myself. So like when my friends tell me, they don't believe that I haven't been talking to anybody or conversing with anybody. It's just, I just want to get back centered with me and get my relationship back right with God. So, just transitioning over to my friends is like, not only have I been manifesting, purpose, drive, and the fact that, the enemy doesn't take me over, it's also been manifesting great friends. I am, in a tug of war with who I want to associate myself or who I don't see myself growing with, simply because I realize that everybody can't go with you to where you're going. So it's been kind of frustrating, knowing that, hey, I have to elevate. I got to move forward. And one of my good friends told me, when you're an eagle, not even calling my friends birds, but it's just kind of like some people, when you're an eagle and you hang with birds, when you reach a certain altitude, not even those birds can get as high as you without climbing on your back, eventually pulling the eagle down. So when it's just you got to keep soaring higher to where the other eagles are. After a while you realize like, hey, I have been hanging with the birds, but I see that I can fly higher. I can soar better, have people who are also at the same elevation. We're breathing the same air, taking in the same moments, having the same, all bosses basically. So I felt like that was something that really resonated with me, because while you sitting here manifesting that good job or even that good man or woman or whatever, you have to manifest a good solid circle. And that was something that really stood out to me during this time too, because like I said, it hasn't always been great. I mean, look where I am now. I feel like this is the best it's very therapeutic for me to talk things out, talk situations out. I'll probably do videos like these quarterly, or it might just be one every blue moon when I feel like I need to vent something. But I felt like now is the perfect time. I had one of my really good friends, she used to always check on me every blue moon and say, hey, how's your mental health? And that's something that I want to reach out and ask anybody that's watching this video. How's your mental health? How are you doing? I think when people say, hey, how you doing? And people are automatically like, good. It's just like, sometimes I'm not okay. And sometimes I don't even have a reason why. It's just the way I feel, the way that my body is not aligning with how Earth is moving, how the world is moving. I'm not aligned with right now. So if you've gotten this far in the video, I really appreciate that. And I just want you to comment below on how you're doing today in this exact moment. How do you feel? How is your body? How is your mind? How are your emotions? Just how's everything coinciding and working together as a team to make sure you function properly every single day? So, even though this video may be all over the place with epic fails of food, I just want to let everybody know that it's not perfect. Things, sometimes don't go the way you want it to, and that's okay. It's not up to people to be judgmental. I feel like, to be honest, out of all the videos that I've done so far, I feel like this is my best work. And I feel like putting the pieces together and, putting this video together made me happy, because it was just like, okay, I'm just putting something together. It's something I like to do, and I'm getting to vent on how I feel. I get to speak on how I feel without being undermined, being gaslit or anything like that. And it just feels good. I'm very proud of where I am today. I just wanted to really express myself and, where I've been these past few months in this pandemic. So just kind of switching gears again to speak on how my life has changed since this pandemic. Of course, me not having my job and, me being home, but the art of consistency. Finding a good routine has been so important to me in the past few months than ever before. I've heard so many great mentors or so many people mention how consistency separates regular people from successful people because of the fact that they're willing to be consistent. They're willing to still show up not only for others but for themselves. I don't know who's depending on my videos to drop every Tuesday like I promised you guys. I don't know who's going through something who needed this video today, but imagine if I wouldn't have shown up for myself first, or if I wouldn't have shown up to say, hey, somebody needs me. Somebody out there is going through the same thing that I'm going through. Imagine if I didn't show up for myself. So if you've gotten this far in the video, make sure you're showing up for yourself too, and others, because you have people out there that are depending on you. Even if you are the only child, even if you are going through something right now, you filled up somebody's cup more than you know. You've given somebody the only bit of advice that they have to live off of, and you don't even know that. So I felt like being consistent was a big deal as well, and I'm going to continue to be consistent for you guys. I'm going to continue to drop videos, and if you guys have ideas for me, I want you to reach out to me. I want this to be, like I said, a safe space for people to feel okay with, knowing that I am a real person. This is my real life. And a lot of people are going through the same things. Of course, follow me at FLYY VEGAN, and you can send me an email. I'll link everything in the description box below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and how I tried to make pumpkin cake. So yeah, until next time, stay safe, guys. Bye.